Hey Sag, hey, it's Amber here, Persephone, Shani, Tara. I hope you're very well. This is your love reading for now, September, but it probably will carry us all the way into October because it's so late in the month. But yeah, it's done in September, so it probably will still be dealing with issues that occurred either in um, September and also leading to the end of September. So yes, welcome, welcome. I'll go ahead and get started. So essentially, we have the Chariot card for how you're currently feeling. So you may feel like it's very challenging at the moment, maybe um, to stay with something, to stick with something. It's you're having to really hold on and put the effort in with regards to a relationship, kind of keeping it together. You may feel like you're needing to become very flexible, um, maybe almost pull every trick out of the book in a sense. That's what I'm getting to kind of hold something together or to enable something to go in the direction that you want it to. So you could also be using your intuition a lot or I think Spirit is advising you to use your intuition. And your gut feelings as to what is the right and wrong thing to do sometimes. 'Cause I think overthinking it will just add more stress to the situation. If you're already trying to manage a situation, don't overthink it, but listen to, your senses, your intuition to see what you think may be the best thing to do now. It's also important for you to keep your own objectives in mind. So it may be that someone is quite demanding, or there are a lot of things that are distracting you from a path that you're set on or an ambition that you have with regards to the relationship. But you are being asked here to try and hold that vision. As long as you hold the vision, you're going to end up to where you want to get to. But when you stop forgetting what you're fighting for or forgetting where you're trying to get to, that's when you may get lost in the source, or that's when things may just kind of unravel and fall apart and you've got more pieces to pick up. But the Chariot card does suggest as well that there probably will be a victory here either way. So you may be very close to a goal as well. And you're also supported by the divine at this time. Um, so yeah, the vision that you have is a good one. So stick to it, keep moving forward, and you'll get to where you want to get to. Okay. So we've got the Tower card here in your subconscious. So there could be a lot of revelations that you're having at the moment that's really changing the way that you think on a very fundamental level. I see this as a major growth. Sorry, one moment. Someone's buzzing at my door. 1 minute, sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry. So happens when you go live, I guess. Sorry. But yeah. So yeah, it looks like there's some sort of epiphany happening, but it's much needed. You may feel like a complete new person. Some sort of revelation that you've had has really shaken what you formerly believed to be a real kind of truth, an unshakable truth, something that you've built a lot of your life around. Um, these beliefs are from deep within and are deeply seated, I feel, and they're being shaken. You may have received some new information, but as this is your subconscious, I feel you've become aware yourself of certain drives that you have that kind of knocks you off course. And you're learning, I think, to shed those beliefs, which is similar to I just did Scorpio. It's very similar kind of situation. And they could have been dealing with a Sagittarius, by the way, as well. So in actual fact, I know a Sagittarius and Scorpio couple actually at the moment. So yeah, maybe it is that. Maybe you are dealing with them, but they're going through a similar thing where old belief systems are being shaken down and thrown out, so that whatever you build upon now is built on truth and honesty and something that's real. In the past, we have the Four of Cups. Again, Scorpio got this same card. And they also had the Tower card at the base of the deck as well. So I don't know if you guys are dealing with any Scorpios, but yeah, in the past, it may have been that you weren't accepting this person's offer. Maybe you weren't interested in taking this person's offer. Or maybe you feel like the person you're dealing with was not accepting your offer, was just keeping you at arm's length, not taking the situation seriously, toying about with the idea, but not really giving you a yes or no answer. Always kind of nothing really became of anything. And I feel that currently right now you're trying to hold on to, you still believe in this person, you still believe in this relationship, but especially with the Star card here, this does suggest, oh, hello. Hey, child of miracle, how you doing? It's a nice name. But yeah, you are very focused on the future, on long-term goals, not on the here and now. And then your card is here as well, the Page of Rods, or sorry, the Knight of Rods, which to me talks about you again, feeling like you don't want to lose in this situation. Maybe feeling like you've got something to prove to a certain extent as well. Yeah, I don't think you want to lose. I think that there's a strong sexual attraction from you to them, or maybe vice versa as well. But you want to win. It's like your eyes seen what it wants, and now you're not giving up on it. That's what I'm getting as well. They've kind of stirred up the competitor inside of you has been stirred. And now that's stirred, it's like, I'm going to see this through to the end. I'm going to see what happens. And that's the Chariot card as well. It's like, I want victory. Okay. However, your expectations, it seems like there's going to be a bit of a headache. Now, this was also in Scorpio's reading as well. You may just be expecting this to be a bit of a headache. Not you don't really, yeah, you just think it's going to be a headache. You just think it's going to give me so much to think about. This is really it's really stretching me. I'm having to learn all these new things. I'm having to figure this person out. You know, I think you may be feeling a bit like you're not on stable ground here with the Tower card. All that you once knew is now not, it's no longer the truth. And what I mean to say is, for all the people that you may have dated before, I don't think that you've dated someone maybe that's challenged the way that you think as much as this person does. That's challenged. But I think this person's kind of keeping you on your toes a little bit as well. So that's why I say, make sure that your vision is clear and stay focused on that to ensure you end up at the desired goal. But yeah, you seem to be expecting nothing but a headache from this situation. And in the near future, we've got the Queen of Rods, which talks about self-empowerment, taking the situation into your own hands, no longer being strung along or being pushed left to right, but just totally recognizing your own worth, your own power, and really growing from the situation. You may decide to remain single. You may decide just to put yourself first and focus on yourself and your own ambitions and forget trying to keep everything together. You will no longer be pushed or pulled. It's like this energy of uncertainty these two cards. The Queen of Rods may sometimes be the kind of person that eats that kind of energy up for breakfast and turns it all on its head and makes it work for her again, because she then puts herself first again. She has to win, the Queen of Rods as well. She's no one's, she's not going to let anyone lead her unless she chooses for it to be that way. But the Queen of Rods, again, she's a lot of fun. So I definitely that you harbor any hard feelings towards this person, but you may just say, you know what, I'm going to focus on myself. I'm getting a bit too caught up here in my head with the situation. Let me just take a step back, have some fun, relax, do my thing for a bit. And you may see this as a bit of fun. This it's like a challenge, so it's like it's fun more than anything else. And it's like, okay, it's not fun anymore, so let me just take a break and come back to it. Yeah, then we've got Scorpio coming out, the Queen of Cups. So the person that you're dealing with is very much in their emotions, and there is an issue here of give and take with regards to time and resources. So this person may feel that they are not going to put in as much effort as you, or they're only going to put in. Oh, you're with a Scorpio, yeah. You should see Scorpio's reading. Child of Miracle. You should. It's interesting. But yeah, the Sagittarius card comes right at the top in the Scorpio reading. But yeah, I picked up more Leo energy, but yeah, still, there's definitely a connection here. So yeah, this person may be concerned about the give and take in the relationship, and therefore not want to emotionally invest until they feel that you're on the same page. This person may require a lot from the other person before they emotionally invest. They have to kind of feel that it's worth it, that when they put in their love, they're going to get back the same amount. But again, I feel this person's emotions are sometimes up and down and not always predictable. This person's like really in their feelings a lot. This person may do and say things that they're not really logical in terms of the actions that they take, but they're just following their feelings and how they feel, and they may have fears that are not really explainable, and doubts, and just be very an emotional person. Someone who cries easily as well, I'm getting. With this card as well, we are looking at issues of control. So there could be issues of control in the relationship as well. This person may use their sensuality or their resources or their time as leverage in a situation to try to control the situation. However, I feel with you, with the Chariot card here, you are trying to control the situation too. You want it to go your way, and this is proven. It's like it's got you. The situation's got you. Whereas maybe before you could have just shrugged it off, be like, okay, yeah, whatever. This has kind of got you, and you don't want to let go. It's like you want to win. Maybe it's really maybe feeling of wanting to win the situation and be victorious. Yeah. Okay, let's see how your partner's subconscious. Okay, so we've got the Two of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. With the Knight of Pentacles, there's Scorpio as well. Come out, I think, in the extended. So yeah, this person obviously feels like they've met someone that they can really connect with, a good friend, someone who's on the same page, someone that they can call a lover, a friend, a soulmate, everything. They've met someone that they feel they're really compatible with, and they want to take their time and do the right thing and do the right thing at the right time. the person that you're seeing has got a long-term vision for their relationships. So they're very, very patient. They will take their time. So you may be waiting a long time for this person to really take any action per se. This person may do a lot of planning, a lot of talking about the future, but be quite slow to actually implement those ideas. But it's happy to discuss them. And in actual fact, it's the discussing of them that actually more permanently, solidifies them actually happening, uh, or brings them into reality. Once this person can kind of get a real feel and a real taste for what it will be like when it manifests, when these ideas manifest, that's when they take action. Sometimes I feel with that kind of approach, sometimes they do miss the boat or they do miss opportunities because they wait too long to kind of make their move. And I feel that that could be an issue here as well, where this person really, really does care about you, but they're thinking too much about it. Okay. That's why I pull out all the cards. So 2 7s in the near past. That's 3 7s so far in the reading. I think any more? No. So yes, let's see. Yeah, definitely some sort of waiting in the past. This person was waiting around for things to happen. This person could have been trying to play games, trying to be clever about things. There are some sort of avoidance, hiding, and secrets that was in the past, or maybe even just misinformation, like omitting certain truths. Not everything was clear or revealed, and that's maybe how they feel about you as well. They feel like you only told them so much. Again, I get an energy of control here with the Seven of Swords. It's very much about the power of knowledge. Like there's only so much I will tell you, because I'm trying to get what I need to get done. So therefore, if I tell you too much, then you will have more leverage than me. You will know more than me, and therefore it will be an imbalance. This card's also for me about imbalance. So I think this person felt that you were kind of maybe playing mind games, or maybe they were playing mind games where they wanted to kind of have this leverage in the relationship, and that might be why they kept you waiting as well, as a bit of a game or a bit of a test even. So you may have felt a bit tested by this person. That could be what's brought out that more competitive side in you, where this person was secretive in the past though. This person could also have been waiting for a long time to make their move in the past, knowing that you were not really taking any offers, that you were quite content maybe with where you're at, or you weren't really focused on new people coming in. They themselves were always lurking, I think, in the background and waiting for the right time to make their move. Okay, so they've been watching you for a while, I think, and they were waiting. They probably even found out information about you before even speaking with you as well, like who are you dating, who did you date before, all those kind of things. Now we have got the Scorpio card come out again, so Scorpio has definitely come through in the reading. Most definitely. I feel a lot of you are dealing with Scorpios at the moment. And I think that there are issues of control here. And I think this person wants to have control in the relationship. Yeah. This person expects um, there to be squabbles and more fights over who's really in charge, who really wears the trousers kind of energy, who's really the leader here in this situation. So you could both have similar masculine kind of attributes because you, being a Sagittarius, may naturally dominate situations, may naturally um, be quite powerful. I mean, even if Sagittarius risings are usually just in stature quite tall or broad shoulders, your presence is noticeable, So maybe for a Scorpio that could be a bit of a challenge. Maybe, but the good thing is it's a 5, so it's not serious arguments. But I think you think it's still going to be a bit of a headache because I think you really want to win. I think you're realizing though that winning isn't everything. Um, and then we've got the Death card here, which talks about transformation. So your partner may be um, I mean, the death card can talk about endings, but I don't really get the impression that your person wants to end anything. I think they just want some sort of transformation, but this is their card as well. So really, really, what I'm picking up is that this person just wants to win as well. They want to be undefeated here. This Scorpio, I mean, if it is a Scorpio that you're dealing with, they want to be um, the one to win in this situation and to be proven right and be the leader and be the most powerful in the situation. It's power that they're looking for here. But I think it's all innocent. I do. I don't think it's really that serious. So in the end, your partner feels like they've won. I think in the Scorpio reading, it actually had the Six of Wands in the outcome for Scorpio for their partner, and now in Sagittarius, it's the outcome for you. What's that say? Okay. Emanates from our hearts and not from our heads. Probably we should have this information much sooner if we did not. Okay, thanks. That's an interesting thought. Mm. You have to reread that one, I think. It's quite deep. But yeah, but thank you for sharing. So your partner in the near future will be feeling like a winner and also feeling like they've managed to kind of gain some sort of foothold here in the relationship. Um, that the relationship is starting to slowly come together, um, find its footing, and you're able to kind of plant that very first seed in the relationship. That's what I feel this person feels like. They feel quite victorious. There could be travel involved as well. We've got a knight and the Six of Wands now, so and the Star card as well, which can talk about travel. So yeah, travel could be involved. Messages could be exchanged with regards to starting something long term. I think they quite like your own. I think you kind of come to the conclusion that oh, you're welcome. Thanks. Is it genuine McCoy? Thank you so much. Um, So yeah, I feel like what really happens is you come into your own power. You realize that there's no point in fighting over this power, that I just have to have power over myself, and that's the ultimate power. As long as no one can make me do anything or not do anything, then haven't I got all the power I need in my life kind of thing. I don't need power over other people too. So it's in recognizing that you actually come out, I think, as the winner. And I think they really appreciate that. And I think that yeah, it all everything kind of comes out in the wash. It all kind of works out quite well, where they still also feel recognized. So I think if you are seeing a Scorpio, I think things are going to be very good this month, and there will be a new relationship starting as well. They've become more serious. Oh, I'm excited for you. Then we've got the Ace of Swords. Yep, truth, honesty, decisions coming through as well. New ideas, new discussions. I feel like the both of you, or especially I think on your side, from your perspective, there will be this like aha moment of finally I get this, finally I understand um, how to kind of deal with this person. You know, it all becomes very, very clear. Okay, so we have got the Five of Cups here as well, though, and the Temperance card. So there is some sort of maybe hurt feelings or something, but with the Temperance card here, it shows that there's maybe some healing. So maybe this is really talking about this Four of Cups energy, maybe from the past, like past hurts, past disappointments that you're able to heal from now with the Temperance card. Maybe you help this person heal. I think this is actually a Scorpio card again. I'm sorry I keep talking about Scorpio, but you guys seem to have a thing going on. If it's not Scorpio, then I just feel that you're just bringing in healing maybe for yourself or for this other person, where balance is brought in, where maybe there was too much of a focus on what had gone wrong in the past, maybe from you or your partner. Things are now brought into balance. I think as you focus on the future, as you kind of get more optimistic about what could be, this could be from your partner's side or yours. And then we've got the beautiful Ten of Cups. So yeah, this does lead to a lot of happiness, healing, happiness, family time, going out, celebrating with friends. It's having a really good time. This can also talk about marriage as well, or families uniting. Family and friends, you know, all getting to know each other. Yeah, and then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Justice card as well for Scorpio. So yeah, the end of a cycle, a new cycle beginning, and maybe a karmic debt that's being paid or a new karmic cycle that's starting here as well. Which I think there will still be issues of power and balance, I think, in the relationship. But ultimately, as long as you guys always come back to the truth of what's inside your own hearts, then I don't think that it will be too much of an issue. But I think you will still play around with that idea. It will still be a theme, I think, in the relationship. And that's a challenge for you both, because ultimately learning about, you know, how not to get caught up with issues of control, and knowing that the only control you really need is control over yourself, is probably one of the most powerful, I think, pieces of knowledge anyone can have. And that's, I think, the lessons that you're learning here. And the Wheel of Fortune and the Temperance card has come out. Your card has come out twice now, so it's definitely your reading, Sag. I think there's good things to come, and possibly a commitment as well, or definitely a final decision or judgment about taking the relationship forward, I feel. Now, it does the cards, the cards, the reading does end on the Two of Swords. So this tells me that there could still be slight challenges around getting in touch with your emotions, and also vice versa for them. It may be a lot easier sometimes just to close off your emotions and be very logical about a situation, but it's asking you here to make decisions again, like I said, based on your intuition, to help you move forward. That's what the Chariot card is about, being flexible, but not overthinking a situation, but instead kind of balancing how you feel and what you know to make the best choice. So really it's a balance of, you know, the heart and the mind. And again, with the moon here, we are looking at intuition being quite important in terms of making decisions within the relationship going forward. But it looks good with the Star card here overall. Keep your vision on your dream. Communication will also be important, and also knowing that you have the power to manifest whatever it is that you so choose. The Star card also talks about that. So yeah, stay positive. It looks good. That's pretty much the end of the reading. I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards from the Mirror Love Oracle deck and also the Wisdom of the Oracle deck to see what else Spirit has to say to us through the Oracle cards. But yeah, I'm going to take that through to the extended. So hopefully you'll join me there. Done with that in about 20 minutes. So if you come back to this video for half an hour. Okay, so hopefully I will see you there. Take good care, lovelies. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you soon. Oh, by the way, my website is up now, symbolsforliving.com. You're welcome. You're welcome. But my website is up now, symbolsforliving.com. Please do check it out. I'm sure that you'll like it. Let me know what you think too. If you think I should change it or not really change it, but it's all quite dark and mysterious. I thought that's quite cool. But yeah, just give me some feedback, that'd be cool. But also you can find mugs, inspirational mugs like this, on there too, or of your birth sign. They make great Christmas fillers, or Christmas presents as well. So yeah, but check out my Instagram too for more information about my products. And yeah, if you want your own reading, you can also book a reading at symbolsforliving.com, or you can email me at persephonesjourneytarot at gmail.com, or symbolsforliving@gmail.com. But either way, all the details will be in the description box below. Okay, but thank you so much for joining me, and take good care. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.